Hi, welcome back to My Cup of TV with Jenny.
JD.
Hi, Kat.
That was quite upbeat for me, wasn't it? I was like, hi.
Giving people a false sense of who you are. Some happy, peppy,
Lies.
hippie.
What?
I don't know.
Pippy.
You know what I mean?
Pip.
Yeah, that's what I mean. No, that's Erin.
You sound like Mary Poppins.
Yeah.
So,
That's literally like the opposite of you.
I am a nanny.
I mean, people are like, oh, you got a nanny. What's she like? And they'll be like Mary Poppins. They'll be like, no.
So, new BTS song. Run BTS. Is that what it is called?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Because we've just been through the whole conversation of there's Run BTS the show,
Don't get that one.
and now there's this Run BTS. Are there not enough words?
Yeah. No, I don't know. Maybe it will.
Is the term in the song? Because if it's not, it's like, why?
It is.
Okay.
But maybe we'll understand the significance of it when we watch the lyric video. Yeah.
Yeah, so you've heard bits of this.
We heard it on the club night, and I've heard bits of it since. But again, I've been avoiding sitting and watching all of them because I knew we were
See,
going
I
to do it for the
haven't.
channel. So
Obviously, I was there at the club night, but like I said, there are other songs I don't know.
Yeah.
So I don't know, and I can't. There's so many songs, so much happens at club night.
yeah. And they've released so much recently. Like I said, I haven't watched all of it anyway. Just so much happened all at once. It was like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, gonna go on our solo projects, have all of this content. So it's kind of like, oh, there's so much to take in.
Yeah. Do you know what? Talk about mixed messages. And I've seen this thing about how all men do is lie. Like, I know that they said the term hiatus was a mistranslation and things, but like a break. But having a break. Here's this and this and this.
It's like
What?
it's
No,
going.
this is
It's
not.
like a temporary going away party. Have all of this
No,
content.
do you know what it is, right? It's a guy who says, like, we need a break from this, you know, we need some time apart, and then just, like, messages you every day, and you're like, this is not, no. But don't stop.
Oh, we're going to have a little break, but before we go, I'm going to give you some stuff that's so good that you ain't going to forget me.
Yeah.
And
That
then
you're
it's
just
like-
going to hang around.
Yeah, you're going to hang around, pathetically waiting for me.
Yeah. So we'll do a lyric video, because obviously no MV or anything. But if they get bored one day and they want to make one, I'm all for that.
So, from what I know of this song, and obviously Jenny's got an unboxing video, I've looked through the album. You had 3 books in there, didn't you?
Yes.
One of them's like their discography and going back over the photo shoots and
Yes.
the concept photos of all of those over the time. I feel like that book would match with the song For Youth, which is the newer one, because that's like If I Never Met You, blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
That's like looking back. It's sentimental. I feel like Yet to Come is the white album in there. They've got the flowery, the soft photo shoot. Then you've got the black book with the photo shoot where they're in front of the safe, the big metal door with the leather and the chains. If it looks like a big like a bank vault safe.
Oh, see,
kind of
I
thing.
thought it was like Captain America's shield.
Oh yeah, it could be that. Interesting. But if I'm thinking the 3 new songs and the 3 books in there, if that book, this is what that song would match with this book.
Okay.
That's what I feel. Do you get what I mean? Yet to Come is that white book with all the flowery photo shoots, lovely. The For Youth is the sentimental
Memory
look
lane,
back
yeah.
over the years. And then there's the
Okay.
proof book, which is the...
Oh,
That's what I feel. That's
Should
what I
I
feel. From
be
the bits,
ready?
From the bits that are... And that's why I reckon that they wouldn't have made an MV for this, because if they did, I think we would be not
So it's
bulletproof, we would be dead.
BTS is saying, we know we attack you through our videos. We attack you when we're on Run doing ridiculous stuff.
Yeah.
Now we're going to attack you audibly.
Yeah.
Without
just
even
again,
being there.
Yeah.
That is the power we have over you.
Yeah.
While we say we're going on a break and then don't stop calling.
Yeah. It's like, we're going to take a little break, but we're just going to leave you with this. So that you're like, oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I feel. But, again, I haven't heard a full run through of this song since Club Night, so we shall see and see what impressions it gives you.
So please remember to like, comment and subscribe in the comments. What are your thoughts on this song? If you were summing it up in one word, what emotion does it Keep it clean.
Oh, that's a good one. Who are we kidding?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay, let's go. 너한 한 100m 우리 잘해. 학교 끝나면 회사 갈래. 지금 바로 떠갈게. 제발 지금 보내지 마세요. Let's go.
What a tune. Ooh. I love electric guitar. Now, describing that song in one word, okay, the only word that's coming to mind is dirty, but not in a like sexual innuendo way. But it's just like, I don't know, gritty. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. I imagine that like loud on
Yes.
headphones is just
Yeah.
like you feel it.
Yeah. I really like from that I think we got to hear them a few of them use their voice differently, which was cool.
Yeah.
Jin, Jimin, V, J-Hope. I think a lot of them
Yeah.
use their voices slightly differently,
It
a
all
lot more
sounded
raw and
amazing.
gritty, which was cool. What it made me feel is that it's like, even though this is the end of the chapter, they're basically saying, I really love the saying that our bare feet were our gasoline. Like, we had nothing but depending on each
Yeah.
other, and we fucking went for it and we did it. But I feel like the reason they're doing it when they're closing this chapter is they're almost saying, we've got that same hunger for our next chapter.
Yeah, and the fact
And
they
we're
were
just going to do it. And, like, basically prepare yourself, bitches.
wasn't it
'cause
J
we're
Hope
gonna
was
do it.
saying about each of them.
Yeah.
So it's almost like they're talking about obviously them as bulletproof, but they're also talking about them as individuals, maybe running forwards now.
Yeah, yeah.
Still bulletproof.
Yeah. And that they wouldn't have
But-
been able to do it if
Yeah.
it wasn't for the seven of them, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's something about the way Yoongi says "run," like.
That's because it had a little growl on the beginning.
Yeah, there was something about it.
I know what it is, and I'm going to tell you off camera because you're psychotic. You know how you were saying, you were like, oh, there's something about a guy who's a bit psycho. He likes doing it for me. Basically looking at you being like, run. And you're like, yeah.
Yeah, there was something in the way he said it, sung it, rapped it, whatever he did. I like it.
But yeah, there was definite confidence and attitude in that.
Swag.
Yeah. Yeah. And do you see what I mean now? Why that song matched with that book in front of that safe and that leather and the chains? They're just like,
yeah, it's funny because people are saying about wanting an MV. That is one of those in a live performance. It wouldn't need choreo.
No, that's
They
the
could just
swag. That's all about the swag.
Although when it got to the instrumental part, I'm like, yeah, dance break.
Oh, who knows?
There would be a dance break in there.
Yeah. But yeah, really good.
And
really
I also
enjoyable.
feel like that's one that a live performance, the camera needs to be lower. They need to be looking down at you.
Yeah. In your face. Yeah, looking down on all this. Yeah. But yeah, I'm glad. I love the fact that, again, it's their closing this chapter 4 now. Oh, and I'm not going to lie, when they said they're bringing out this album, I was disappointed that there were only going to be 3 new songs on there.
Yeah.
But now because I was thinking to myself, I was like, but I know they would have been working on music. What have they done with it? Now I know it's probably towards their solo projects, which is totally fine. And again, it was just me being hungry and wanting more content, because it had been such a while since we'd had the new content, because they kept doing the PTD concerts everywhere. So I was like, only 3 new songs? It just surprised me. And I knew that there'd be more new stuff, but I was like, why is it not on here? So it makes sense. But out of those 3 new songs, amazingly so. Again, never rest thinking that you know what they're going to give you or that you've seen it all. I love the fact that they were using their voices differently. I don't think I've heard them do that before.
But there's some auto-tune
There's
in
still,
there as well.
Yeah, for some effect and that. But I love the fact that still they're able to bring new stuff to us.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, even with only 3 new songs, they're showing new ability, more progress, more different sides to them. So I'm just like, this is so cool, you know?
So I felt that
really
Jin,
good.
that was higher than I expected for Jin.
Yeah, that was good. It was good. No, he can go high, but it was... Yeah, he was doing that. Yeah. No, it was good. He can go high. But it was just... I think you would normally think that Jimin would do that, and Jimin did do that, but then Jin was on the next one. Yeah.
JK's voice for me, it always sounds so clear and crisp.
That for me had a little growl in it though.
Yeah.
It was nice.
But for me, JK's voice, I'd say, it's like water.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Flows and it's so clean.
Yeah.
Clean. Okay.
And with V, okay, I kind of want to... Now, it's not in a choking him way. I want to put my hand on his throat when he's singing.
Mm-hmm.
And that, because it's so deep, you just like feel...
You want to feel his... I know what you mean, because you want to feel his larynx. Right.
Oh, I need help. Yeah. But you understood what I meant. So
Well, I
I
understand the physicality of it. What you do with that
maybe
information,
not even
I don't know.
throat, maybe just like there.
Oh.
You know?
Mm-hmm. So it's almost like you want to feel like the bass kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
It's not weird at all. Okay. And on that note.
But yeah, do you know what I mean? Like, I still feel like it was with those 3 new songs, it was still like, you still don't know everything about us.
Yeah.
And I think that's a really cool little teaser message to end on, because it's almost like you still don't know all about us. Hence, watch this space, keep an eye out for our solo works, because we're coming and we're bringing something new.
When people talk about BTS, especially when you're new to BTS, I know I did it, you talk about, when they perform, the dancing.
Mm.
None of those songs, those 3 new songs, would have had like a choreo routine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's what, are you saying that in the sense of that at the beginning you initially thought that the most entertaining factor about it would have been the visual big display, but actually not having that display didn't actually make you think any different?
No, I just mean that when you talk about BTS, it is something that always comes up is, the production, the dancing, and all of that. In a way, they've kind of come out with 3 songs, and we're like, none of them are what you thought, because none of them have got this dance break or this in. They're all different songs, and we're showcasing a different thing that we do, and none of it is dance.
Yeah.
Or performance. It's
depending,
vocal, lyrical.
Yeah, if you were in your army and you just
Right.
saw like one of their Mama performances or something, which
Yeah.
will always go big and about
Yeah.
the performance, you wouldn't. And again, that's it. You're like, oh, that's BTS or a boy band. Is that just a veneer? You're like, no, actually, there is vocal talent behind there. They don't actually need all of that to bring something. Yeah, it's lovely because I mean, some of my, and again, I suppose in my mind, I do think of them differently, as in a dance big production performance versus a vocal performance.
Yeah.
And so I sort of categorise them. But for me, one of my favourites is just the vocals of just them standing there singing For Your Eyes Tell. The Japanese one that JK wrote. So, yeah, you're right, it doesn't need that. And that's really nice that they showcased that.
Because, I mean, we today also did some other reactions. We did a Stray Kids one, and we listened to the song, and it was like, oh, I bet this has got some good choreo. I bet it's got some choreo. So even you do think along those lines when you hear a song by a K-pop group because of how
it's going and how it's going to hit you kind of thing. Yeah, because you've been but it's true. It makes sense that they wouldn't have made choreo for any of those because they're not going to have a tour for this album. So yeah. But even so, they still hit and they still showcase something new. And it was really nice, some new flavours there.
Yeah.
And I think that's a really nice tease of like. And it's almost like their confidence in their past has given them the confidence to push forward, and so they're sort of saying with a bit of swag, watch this space.
Yeah.
Like, we're going to bring something for you. And I'm like, okay.
And something different, because we did Joe Hope's More today.
Yes. Really good.
Yeah. Okay. Right, so that was our reaction to Run BTS. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.